Tonight, the Boston Celtics, Payton Pritchard and Derek White had a career night. It was honestly unbelievable, combining for 84 points, 19 threes. They were the first pair of Celtics to record 40 in a game together, and they were the first teammates in NBA history to each record 9+ three-pointers in a game. And in this video, I wanted to break down exactly how Payton Pritchard had this career night. I mean, look at this first play. I don't want to talk anymore. Let's just break down some film. So we're going to get a fadeaway mid-range here. Look at Payton Pritchard out-rebound Donovan Clingan. Now he's going to push the ball in transition. Now, whenever you're able to get this leverage to the basket, whether it's the outside or the inside, what you're going to do is you're going to create a ton of rotation by the defense. And right when he gets that leverage, you're going to see Clingan immediately, right, leave where he is and get down low. He's going to draw or, rotate down low so Payton Pritchard doesn't get an easy basket. Now, whenever you have and are able to force this double team, whether it be down low or up top, you know that someone is wide open. You just have to find them. And we're going to kind of really fill the lane extremely well, get Al Horford to the top right of the key, and Payton Pritchard makes a great pass, right? Gets us an open three. Now, as his ball is shot, look at Payton Pritchard. He could have easily just went back on defense with 1, 2, 3 Portland Trailblazers in the paint. I mean, the likelihood of Payton Pritchard getting this rebound is very low, but boxes out, gets the rebound, immediately turns around, draws contact on the shoulder, and one. Sound dumb. Payton Pritchard had a career night, and we're going to break down exactly how he did it. Before we dive in, hit the like button if you want more Payton Pritchard and Celtics breakdowns throughout the entirety of the season. Let's dive right into the film, man. I'm excited. All right, here's another really good play here by Boston and Al Horford. As he goes to set this screen, he's going to kind of notice that they want to switch everything, right? Send Denny over and switch Scoot Henderson on Al Horford. And look at what Al does here. To open up Payton Pritchard, instead of going over and setting this screen, he's going to shift in this direction, backing up Denny, getting Scoot to overcommit to the switch, and allowing Payton Pritchard to have a wide open three ball. Not a lot of people recognize this when you're watching the TV, when you're watching the broadcast, right? Because it happens so quick. Because it just happens so quick. But when you break down the film, you can truly see what the Celtics are running, and right there just was perfect. And then you go a couple of possessions later, basically the next one does a great job drawing separation here at the top of his, once he brings the ball up, he's going to act like he's driving inside, get this guy to kind of shift, towards the basket, and then boom, step back, gets a pull-up three. Look at the quick trigger by Payton Pritchard on this one, man. To drive, step back, and then again, the no hesitation pull-up three, quick shot there. How can you not love watching Payton Pritchard play? This dude is electric, man. Shout out to Brad Stevens, bringing him back the way he did. Steal. All right, here's another insane shot by Payton Pritchard. Just gets a one-on-one. Shot clock is going down. It's around 3.5 seconds. Step back. Guy in his face. Don't matter. Has those blinders. Dead eye from the corner. I mean, this is elite stuff here from Payton Pritchard, man. And again, if you don't give this man 6th man of the year, I don't know what to say. He's been electric. 40 points off the bench for Boston today with no Drew, no Porzingis, no Jason Tatum. Now, I know it was the Portland Trailblazers, but still, Payton Pritchard has been unbelievable. I mean, just look at this. If I showed you this screenshot and I said, do you think he hit this shot? I mean, you'd probably say no. But nah, this dude, different. All right, so here's a really good one created by Jaylen Brown. So, again, we're going to have JB drive into the lane. Right when JB gets that leverage to the basket, you're going to see that strong side rotation from the big. You're even going to see a little bit of rotation from here. These guys like to stagger, see if they can get, a steal or a loose ball. And when they do that, we just want to shift. We want to rotate to the empty space of the floor. We're going to have Nemias kind of sitting in this dunker spot, which is beautiful. And here we go. Jaylen drives in, creates great rotation. The big actually overcommits, which now forces Scoot to go pick up the big so the lob threat doesn't happen. And then we just have Payton Pritchard pretty much wide open. So a great read here by JB, a great find, getting everyone to overcommit. They even get a little bit of a closeout, but again, it don't matter because Payton Pritchard is that guy from downtown. Also, give him a little bit of a shout out. This is a quick reaction time by, I believe, Anthony Simons. But Again, you got Payton Pritchard that open. Ain't gonna miss too many of those, man. What a night. All right, real quickly, guys, before we get any further into the video, do me a big favor. Hit that like button if you want more Celtics breakdowns throughout the entirety of the season. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we will be breaking down Boston, Payton Pritchard, Jason Tatum, Jalen, everybody throughout the entirety. The rest, offense, defense, individual player breakdown for the season, the playoffs, and we'll be covering the Celtics throughout the offseason as well. So make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so. And let's kind of get back into some more Celtic film analysis. Now, this play was around late second quarter in transition. Pritchard just does a good job finding his teammate. Great job by Sam, not only getting the rebound, but going, right? Never allow this defense to set up in transition because, look it, we have the number game. We have actually four guys here with Derek White versus their three. So whenever you have the numbers, you just want to attack, and that's what Pritchard does. Instead of driving to the outside, he wants to attack these guys so they bite inside. Right now, you got a 3-on-1, essentially, with Derek White screaming over to the corner. Again, I love Payton Pritchard and the way he plays. Gets that big to overcommit, and then finds Derek White in transition. Beautiful shot. Another great one by the boys. All right, another play I really liked here. Derek White going to spin into the lane again. We're going to see the defense start to rotate a little bit. That's when we kick it out to Luke Cornett and set up a little bit of this DHO, right? Dribble handoff. We want to come up, hand the ball off, but then go and set the screen on his guy with basically 3 Portland Trailblazers in the paint. We're going to wall off them so we can't really close out. Derek White does a great job here. Kind of just getting in the way. Great screen by Luke. And then again, just the shot-making ability of Payton Pritchard off the DHO is amazing. I think Luke could have done a little bit of a better job. They still get somewhat of a closeout. But still, Payton Pritchard, man. All right, another high pick and roll. This time with Al Horford. We're going to act like we're going to set it to that right side. We're then going to switch. You see the guy already overcommitted to getting over a screen on this side. He opened up the hips to the opposite side. And now we got great leverage, right? Because now we got this diagonal screen setting upwards instead of right diagonally. So great job by Al Horford. Now he's got to really fight over this thing. He can't really. The big is playing way too far into the arc. And Payton Pritchard just steps up for a 3. Great job. Even made it easier for himself, right? And again, we're acting like we're going to set a screen to the right. He overcommits, travels that way. Boom. Come off this thing. We want to kind of get in front of Al Horford. That way it makes it harder for this guy to get back into this play. Beautiful job there by Payton Pritchard. Ultimately dominated this game, and at this point the game was over. Payton Pritchard had an unbelievable, look at this one, deep 3, no hesitation. Now, listen, I want to give credit to the Trailblazers because, man, they made this a ball game a couple of different times. Derek White hits another nasty 3. Here we go, a little bit of just a drive. Should have been maybe even an and 1 there. I mean, Boston should have won this game by more. Derek White, deep 1, gets it to go. This was a fun game to watch because we hit so many 3s, but let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Celtics update. Peace.